What the heck, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are currently here in Scotland driving the North Coast 500, which is probably the most iconic road trip in this region, and we're starting our adventure here at the Whaligoe Steps, which I'll show you very shortly. On this road trip, I'm basically going to show you all the locations you need to hit through the NC 500, and we're even going to the Isle of Skye, so we're going to do a 7-day itinerary. It should be pretty fun. Let's get into the video. This is our little bad boy that we're taking for the next 7 nights, and these are my beautiful friends.
Hey!
Michaela and Mark. And Michaela and Mark are friends from back home, and since us Aussies are all locked out outside of Australia, we have to unite. We started our trip in Inverness, that's where sort of the NC 500 begins from, and we just drove 2 and a bit hours up north. And this trip isn't going to be like a dead-on schedule, but we're just going to casually try and do the next 7 days, and I'm just going to show you and bring you guys along. Our plan is to get up to John O'Groats by tonight, and we're going to sleep there. And for those who are wondering why I haven't been posting on YouTube for the last month, I took a break from vlogging because I can just do that if I want. I went to Switzerland and I actually went to Hungary as well. So if you didn't see those adventures, go check out my Instagram because I vlogged the whole thing on my stories. But yes, I'm very happy to be back into YouTube. Mark trying to get the 360 of the shoe. We just made it to Dunnncannsby Head, and it's stunning, but we're kind of battling the rain, so I'm going to keep this vlog short, but definitely come here because it's really beautiful. After what has been a very patchy weather day, very classic Scotland, we have come down to Smoo Cave. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly, I hope I am. Basically, it's a massive cave with a waterfall here, and it's one of the most popular destinations here on the NC 500. So, let's see if it's worth the hype. This is by far the most tourists I've seen on this trip so far, but for good reason, because this cave is very impressive. It's absolutely massive. It's pretty cool. It's worth coming to, but it is a tourist attraction, so I wouldn't plan my whole day around it, but it's definitely worth popping in to visit on your way through. We've just pulled up at Cocoa Mountain, which is a cafe that has really good chocolate and really good hot chocolates. So we're gonna go in and stuff our face because we can't wait. Sugar, 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 it's always good. The best hot chocolate, tough call, big call, very big call. Let me let you know if it is the best, because £4.45, that is not cheap. All right, is it the best hot chocolate? Ooh, it's dark.
White chocolate caramel croissant. Cocoa Mountain, baby.
Next on our adventure, we have come down to Sandwood Bay Beach. This beach is 7 kilometers from the parking lot, so get ready to walk 14 kilometers. But we're almost there, and it looks stunning. We made it down to the beach after about half an hour, 40 minutes of walking, and the beach feels like Australia. It's the closest thing I'm going to get to being home, but yes, totally worth it. Now, for the view reveal, let's check it out. Although it might look like Australia, it definitely feels like Scotland. Imagine this day on a perfect summer's day. This location would be amazing.
I'm frozen, literally like at a ski resort.
I could easily spend all day down on this beach because I'm a beach boy. But on the backside are these beautiful lakes as well. So it's a double whammy. Now for a beautiful 7-kilometer walk all the way back to the van. We've just come down to this bridge crossing over on the west side of the NC 500, and sheesh, I put my drone up and from above it is, oh my word, you nearly sliced my head off. I put my drone up and from above this footage is stunning. This whole region is beautiful. Oh. Check out this bad boy. Oh, this is...
The sheep went right in front of me.
We've got...
This guy's laughing.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing on this small road. We have parked up here at Achmelvich Beach. The bluest water and the whitest sand. We're hoping we get a sunset, but either way, this place is absolutely stunning. I had no idea Scotland had water so blue. It's like I'm in Greece. Apart from the fact that it is absolutely freezing. I know this whole vlog is just me going on about how cold I am, but I'm Australian. I haven't had a shower in 4 days and I stink. Oh, I found a freezing cold river in Scotland that I'm so desperate I need to jump in and wash my body, so here we go. I'm like Schmiegel. That was crazy. We got the job done. Back to the home. I am well awake after that shower. So we've come down to do a quick hike to a viewpoint called Stac Pollaidh. From what I've seen already, it looks beautiful. We got the warmest weather we've had yet. What was supposed to be a 20-minute, pretty quick hike to a scenic viewpoint turned into us climbing another mountain. So we went to the top of this place and the views are spectacular. But it took us probably 40 minutes. What comes up must go down. So that's exactly what we're doing. We continue enjoying this beautiful Scottish weather in another location. We found the Highland cows, guys, and they're so chill. Almost too chill because I feel like they want to attack me, but I know they're not. Tourist with selfie stick gets killed by cow. Oh no. After another epic day, we have parked up at a really nice free camping spot. We have a view of the whole lake. We've been finding all our camping spots with an app called Park4Night, and Scotland is actually surprisingly easy when it comes to sort of free camping. Now we have dinner, and dinner's pasta, which is my favorite food. We have just made it to the Isle of Skye, which is probably the most touristy destination, one of them in Scotland, and we've come up to the most iconic hike, which is the Mount of Storr. The problem is, the weather hasn't been on our side much this week, and that includes today. So our view isn't exactly pristine. So yeah, I didn't vlog too much of this. If you do come to the Isle of Skye, you definitely have to do this hike. We're trying to get a really cool photo here lining up with the rock formation, and I nearly stepped on like a shredded goat. It's so crazy, so if you don't want to see a dead animal, skip the next 20 seconds of the video, but check this out. Oh my word. Its remains start there and they come all the way down. That is hectic. That is really hectic. All right, on with the vlog. Today we are exploring the fairy pools here down at the Isle of Skye, and we got really good weather, which was exciting because we're going to swim. And swimming in any Scottish stream is always freezing, so I'm so glad we have the sun today.
It's deep, bruh. Oh yeah!
For those who don't know what the fairy pools are, they're like these naturally forming rock pools. They come all the way down the valley. And yeah, it is super beautiful. So the only cost is it is $5 to park your car. Lucky we arrived early because when we arrived there was 9 cars in the car park. Now there are hundreds. The whole thing is full. And the last thing we are doing here in the Isle of Skye is we've come far out west to check out the Lighthouse. Look at these incredible cliff edges. Goodbye, sun. One of the first and only sunsets we're gonna get in Scotland. Look at that thing. Today is our final day of adventures here in Scotland, and Mark decided that we should hike the tallest mountain in the UK. So we've come here to Ben Nevis, 1,344 meters high from sea level, and this is gonna wrap up our video, wrap up our trip, and wrap up our Scottish adventures.
Ben Nevis, that away.
Whoop.
See you in 17 kilometers.
Let's go, Meg. Let's go. More than halfway now, and perfect conditions. Not even any wind, which is so surprising, but what a beautiful day in Scotland. There's the summit. Boom.
Yeah.
After 2 hours and 45 minutes, we made it.
Made it.
We made it to the top. We are officially the tallest people in the United Kingdom. When you stop hiking, it gets really cold. That's a fact. And now it's completely covered. We don't really have a view, so it's time to go back down. And 4.5 hours later, and a couple wobbly knees, and we're back. We just completed Ben Nevis.
Nearly on to 16. Probably hit 16 when I get to the car.
Oh, and just like basically everything here in Scotland, the earlier you go, the less traffic you'll have. We started at 9 AM. Still a lot of people. We had to sort of like try and move around, so. And that wraps up everything we have done over the past week here in Scotland. I'm currently watching our final Scottish sunset because tomorrow we have to give the van back, but we crammed absolutely as much as we possibly could. We've done everything and we're super stoked with how it turned out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this video was probably a little bit all over the place, but if you are going to Scotland, I hope you enjoyed it and it helped you. Now, there is also a Google link that you can click on that will give you all the locations of every single place that I visited over this trip, so you can make it really easy for yourself when you're planning. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe because I am constantly traveling and constantly uploading fun travel videos. What the heck? Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.